All right, man. Had to get rid of the intro. They started striking me for music that was free on YouTube, which is crazy. Which I got to investigate when I get some time. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, joining the channel, going live today. Didn't wanna, but I did it. I was supposed to do it yesterday. And I don't feel like it. That's what I told myself. Dragging my feet. Ain't really shit to talk about in the boxing world. So our next live, let something come up, probably switch up, might do a hip hop 1-on-1 or something. So don't forget, check out the new channel, Free Game 89. That link's in the link tree, it's in the description as well too. Check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk as well. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure I'm sharing it with everybody. We're gonna talk about Al Haymon refusing to go to the zone. We're gonna also talk about where Spence and Crawford 2 and Tank Davis next fight. Who gonna be streaming it? Al Haymon gonna just put it on Fight TV and pay for it out of his pocket. And then we're gonna talk a little bit about Anthony Joshua leaving Derrick James. We can start off with Joshua because that's gonna be quick. Don't forget we live right now on YouTube, Goodfella TV, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, X, aka Twitter. So yeah, we live right now over there. Over in Detroit channel, I should have a live coming pretty soon. So I start back doing lives after the Lions game, unless I got something lined up. Usually on Sundays, I don't really have shit lined up. I'll be just watching football, chilling. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, you want to financially support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal, all that's in there, man. Just hit the link tree, you can find the channel. Appreciate y'all supporting the channel. Y'all ninjas don't, so that's why I really stopped going live every day. I'm like, man, I could be doing 1,000 other things out here in these streets, dude. If I was out here cooning and buck dancing, nigga, Gucci belt, motherfucking, like Tommy Sotomayor, man, I'd run up $1 million. No cap. No cap. Out here yelling and screaming and selling propaganda, and then just be supporting out the ass. Nigga, the Hodges twins made their money. Tommy Sotomayor made his money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be supporting real nigga shit. That's why real niggas don't get on here and do shit. When people give y'all the game and be trying to, give y'all the real stuff, y'all want the drama. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all be wanting that real shit, dude. Y'all be wanting that fake ass shit. That's why I be like, man, I ain't putting too much into this shit no more. I just do it just to do it. And it became a habit, the money straight. But yeah, you gotta fight the system, then you gotta fight niggas giving you support and shit. I ain't got time for that shit at all. My content is definitely gonna switch up in 2024 completely. Shit, I might just start doing shorts of bitches twerking and shit. So Tank out here training for Eastside Cruise too. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, Anthony Joshua, the left delivery person here. Boy. Delivery people be scared as hell. Let them have their moment. All right. So, but yeah, man. So Anthony Joshua, for the most part, man. Oh, let's get it going. I got the soundboard popping today for some reason. My bad. And Mason be working for no reason. He the last dog that's gonna do something. Hold on. Mason ain't gonna bust a grape in a food fight. Hold on. Mason ain't gonna do shit. Now if I go throw him in his cage, then he gonna be crying. But he about to get through in his cage. Let's go.
Say hello to my little friend. Okay, I'm reloaded.
Y'all the Monko. So yeah, man. Let's get this shit popping, dude. Shout out to Ricky E245. Salute. Shout out to New York City. So yeah, Anthony Joshua's rumored that he leaving Derrick James and shit. And like I said, bro, one thing you're gonna find out here in this world, dude, ain't no loyalty. Ain't no loyalty at all. When somebody jump off the ship, everybody jumping off the ship. Now, unfortunately for Ryan Garcia, he don't have the luxury of jumping off the damn ship right now because he got a fight coming up and he been training with Derrick James and whatever. Also, it's a rumor that Errol Spence and Jamil Charlo kind of like mad at Derrick James too. So I don't know how true that is. We have to wait and see who they training with. But it was the rumor that Errol Spence kind of like dipped out. It was started by somebody from Anthony Joshua team. So I don't know if Anthony Joshua just said everybody else leave and I'm gonna leave because you already know Joshua don't want to train in the States. Joshua want to be in the UK. He want to be a big dog in a small. He want to be a big fish in a small pond. So Joshua don't want to train in the States. So so he just needed a reason to get from over here. Like I said before, I don't see why people like Anthony Joshua as a fighter, man. He manufactured. You could tell he got a PR person. PBC need to hit his PR person up. This dude just did a dark retreat, man. Just what he do, man. He come off as a real Dwight Howard-ish. If y'all ain't heard the news, I'm gonna speak on Dwight Howard tomorrow on this channel. He come off real Dwight Howard-ish. Yeah, I said it. And if you understand what I'm saying, you catch my drift. Shout out to my boy Benjamin Fo. He said I was waiting on the Killian video, not getting an extension yesterday. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let me put that on my notes. Man, I forgot. I got so many videos coming for that channel, bro. Good weak ass Marvin Jones gone. I hate to hear the reason why, but shit, that nigga was trash. Motherfucker, oldest receiver in the league. Fuck you still out here playing for it. Old niggas don't be wanting to let that shit go. Shit, y'all already dabbling in the young hoes. Cool, we ain't really tripping. Now y'all niggas be wanting to stay on the job for 50,000 years, take all niggas positions and money and all that shit, man. Keep it moving. You've been working a job for 30 years and ain't saved shit up. Fuck up out of here. But you know what I'm saying? But like I said before, yeah, but Joshua leaving, man. I ain't really too surprised about it, man. He got a cult fan following. He got a cult following. He don't want to be in Texas anyway. He want to be in a gloomy UK. Yeah, he give me real Dwight Howard-ish vibes, real manufactured dude, reading off statements. You know what I'm saying? He just don't seem to have no dog in one of them big soft ass Africans, not one of them tough Shaka Zulu, Tasmanian devil ass, whatever you call it, Tanzanese ass warriors, dude. Like Joshua, like. Him and Dillian White super duper sassy as hell. Them ninjas in the UK ain't got no heart. Them ninjas in the UK really ain't got no heart, dude. Them niggas soft as fuck. Anthony Joshua ain't no different, dude. He out here leaking that, they trying to do him and Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder on the undercard of Usyk and Fury. On the undercard of Usyk and Fury and shit, and then Tyson Fury said, hell no, it got to happen on December 23rd, and he ain't worried about it or none of that nature. So, but like I said before, Anthony Joshua, these dudes, don't have no loyalty. I remember Badu Jack fired Eddie Mustafa Muhammad through a text message, dude. Like I said, man, a lot of these dudes out here don't have no honor. They can't look ninjas in the eye. And a lot of these dudes out here had honor and was able to talk to dudes man to man and stop being emotional. I think, man, a lot of relationships between men could work. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, you start dating a nigga X, then he want to kill you, or he got heat for you. Instead of seeing what type of person you is, y'all sitting down having the conversations. There's a lot of feminine traits in niggas, dog. A lot of dudes don't know how to be men. Well, what Tupac what should tell Tupac straight out of Compton, or then whatever that weak ass biopic they did to Tupac to me. Said, or it was a straight out of Compton. I can't remember which one it was. He told one of them. Said a lot of dudes is born males, but they not men. And that's facts. A lot of y'all niggas get mad. You know what I'm saying? You let the girl go back to the streets, or whatever. You get mad. She gets somebody else. You start hating instead of trying to get to know the ninja and try to figure it out. Like y'all niggas be having hate in y'all heart. Like at the end of the day, dude, maybe you can warn him about what's coming. But a lot of y'all don't be wanting to do that. Y'all be one. Y'all don't want traditional, situations. Come on a job, rumors start going around. Instead of coming to the person to ask the person about the rumor, you treat it like high school. To me, that's weak as hell. Weak as hell. Breaking up with somebody through text message that you had a long relationship with, or firing somebody through text message, very disrespectful to me. I lost a lot of respect for Badu Jack once he did that shit. Just my opinion. I think it was weak as hell. And if Anthony Joshua left Derrick James because after speaking so highly of him because everybody else jumped ship, that shit weak as hell. A lot of these dudes can't make their own mind up and don't make their own decisions just because it ain't work for Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo. And there's a reason why. They both was out the ring around 16 plus months. So if you ain't did shit in 16 plus months, what the hell you think gonna happen? You gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Usain Bolt sitting out around a year and a half and shit, and he run a race. You think he gonna win that shit versus world champions that's been training? Absolutely not. Michael Jordan tried to switch from training for baseball and come right back to the NBA and win a championship. What happened? He got his ass bust by the Orlando Magic. You know what I'm saying? So once you don't do something for a long time, it's a reason why. Derrick James can't put a heart in Anthony Joshua chest. I mean in Jermell Charlo chest. Real talk. He can't control when Errol Spence do or don't fight. I'm just keeping it real. He can't control his activity level. If you don't do something, you're not going to be good at it. You're going to get rusty. You think they stand in shape in between fights? Hell no. Yeah, they training, but then they going to eat McDonald's. They going to eat steak. They going to eat, fatty fish. They going to eat French fries and shit. And they got kids too. So you know how hard it is. Your kids eat McDonald's and they eating steak and prawns and shit. And you supposed to be eating the salad, or you supposed to be eating salmon. They eat motherfucking fried chicken. And you supposed to get your chicken off the damn George Foreman. Get the fuck out of here. And you don't know when your next fight is. Come on. How did that work? Niggas probably run around the block a couple times and then go back in there and have a bowl of motherfucking, Crafton Crunch and shit. Niggas ain't training for real. See, I gotta stop acting like pussy respectfully. And that's facts. All that's feminine traits. And a lot of these niggas pick up these feminine traits because these women raise these boys longer than they supposed to. They said most boys shouldn't even be, raised by their woman by their mother after 7. But that's cool. Even if you raised all the way through, even with father figures, you still gonna pick up feminine traits because your mama was more hands-on. But you got to figure out that what your problem is. You got to fix that shit. I had to go through the same thing too. Motherfuckers don't want to take constructive criticism. They want to shut down. They want to cry. Did a video for my Detroit channel that's coming up tomorrow. It was about Monty Williams and shit. And he was saying basically he the head coach, whatever. And he was saying that he never really got comfortable with the NBA allowing players to play through mistakes. He said if you make a mistake, he sit you on the bench, tell you where your mistake is at, and then after you figure out where your mistake is at, man, I swear to God. Man, I'm off my game, dude. Real talk. I'm off my game with these videos, dog. I'm out here tripping. But he said, I'm not really with them. I'm not really with these guys playing through mistakes. He said that. He said, I'm really not through these guys playing through mistakes. I'm gonna sit you down and tell you we made your mistake at, and that's why him and DeAndre Ayton fell out, because DeAndre Ayton, another feminine ass nigga that don't know how to take constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? I remember we used to have coaches, man. They used to have constructive criticism for us, and they used to have constructive criticism for us, dog. They used to punch us in the chest and hem us up and stuff. Go tell your mama and see what the fuck she say. Shut the hell up and go sit your ass down. That's exactly what your mama gonna say. She gonna side with the coach. Not today. When my son ain't playing, when my son ain't doing this, you should be doing this, that, and the third. I'm trying to tell you, bro. So you got to be able to take that constructive criticism, bro. When a man pull you to the side and tell you where you effed up at. I remember, I had fucked up and lost the key to my car. And, you know, my ex-boyfriend had like cussed me out because I had to spend some money to get the key made. I ended up finding the key the next day at the gym. Hilarious. But at the end of the day, bro, you know, he was basically telling me I need to save my motherfucking money. You know, took that advice and ran with it. And all dudes should at least, you know, have enough money to get, you know, really the idea is, you know, depending on your situation, is to have enough money, you know, where you have enough to live off for a year. Really, it's 6 months to a year. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that your expenses is, that's what you should have on hand. But really, in reality, you know, you're supposed to shoot tall. Then once you have that money saved up, you can take chances in investments and stuff like that, the chances that you want to take. But in reality, at least you should be around, at least around 10 grand. 10 grand, you'll be straight. So if you think about moving in with a woman, whatever, even, you know, y'all talking about it's financially, you know, good, whatever. I'm just saying, I'm not telling you should or shouldn't, because I don't get that type of legal advice or that type of advice, but, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, at least you had 10 grand saved up. So as soon as she say, you know, get your ass the fuck out, you'll be good. You'll be good. So you gotta, you know, or something happened and you got that money to fall back on, or, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta go to jail or whatever. You got that money to fall back on. So yeah, man, I would say, you know, right now you're in a good position if you got a good 10 grand saved up. You know what I'm saying? You're in a great position if you got around a year's worth, depending on your expenses saved up. You're in a great position. You know, you're in a real good position. So, you know, at the end of the day, dude, you know, that was just, you know, my wake up call. But at the same time, a lot of people would have just shut down and, you know, you the problem and I ain't the problem, you the problem. And like I said before, dude, you know, a lot of these dudes, you know, they want to be, they followers, they make emotional decisions. And I say this all the time. If I sleep on something for a day or two and I still want to get up there and I still want to go ahead and do something to you, then I thought about it and I could live with those actions. You know, I can live with those actions. I really can. I thought about it and I could live with it. You know, but you know, you make a spur of the moment, you know, decision and you end up killing somebody or hurting somebody or doing something you regret and you go to jail forever for a long time because you made an emotional decision. You didn't think. Always think with logic. Don't think out of emotion. You know, always think with logic. Think about you thinking about smashing another girl, you in a committed relationship, think about what you're doing. Everything that go in the dark gonna come out to the light. So you prepared to go through a divorce, you prepared to go through a breakup, you prepared when that woman fed up, and how she gonna go for the juggler, go for the kill, ain't gonna never be the same. Think before you ninjas do shit. Cause you know the rumor is Anthony Joshua training with Ben Davison. So you know Ben Davison, I think he still ain't been allowed to come to the United States and shit. So just think about that for a minute. You gotta think before the decisions you make. Somebody step on your shoes, it ain't even that deep. You got a G. Like, it ain't that bad. You get that little shit from the mall, they be selling in the middle of the mall. Clean your shoes off. It ain't that deep. You bump a nigga, my bad, bro. That can diffuse a lot of situations. No point of fighting. What you proving fighting a random nigga at the mall, at the club? You go to the club and to the mall to get clothes and get girls. He said Crawford stay in shape. Yeah, he do. So I'm glad Al getting stalled out. Clay. He said lack of discipline can destroy the world. I mean, not just a lack of discipline, a lack of emotional intelligence can destroy the world. Emotional control. I think that's just important. That's just as important as discipline. Dion wanted something similar. Exactly. You got to be able to have control your emotions. You know, you get a lot of domestic violence disputes. They're started by it's usually started by the woman because she's emotional. And what you do, you act off emotion. You give her what she's looking for. Once you're able to check those emotions, bro, you good. Don't always keep your and you should. But some people, you know, I wasn't telling you to do it. Some people might just be like, hey, man, it's beneficial. Y'all should move in together. It might be beneficial for y'all. Might be. If you get married, like, you know, I know people that had two households. It might be beneficial. I ain't saying you should or shouldn't do it. But if you do it, you want to have some type of leverage and some type of security. Just being honest. If you say, all right, you know, she got some bread, you know, she good to me. Just make sure you got some security and some leverage on, you know, so just in case you got to get up and bust a move. You know, everybody different. Just because, you know, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. It might work for him. There's somebody out here that said, "Oh, you couldn't take a stripper and turn into a hospital." It's a nigga that done it. it's a nigga that done it and living happily ever after. Hate to break the news. Say, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that," man. It's somebody that's done it. You can't be happy with a midget. It's somebody that's done it. Oh man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Just because it won't work for somebody, that's why dude. That's why I just keep my opinion for myself. When it comes to people actions, man, hey, you know what you're doing. Oh yeah, you married from McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I wouldn't do it, but hey, you got it. Gennaro, salute, bro. Yeah, I mean, you got it. But let's move on, man. I ain't got too much more to speak on Anthony Joshua. You got Al Haymon, who apparently getting for Amazon is not okay. What's going on is this. Dan Raphael and Chris Minix, they kind of combined on this story. But they both were saying basically, I think Chris Minix was reporting on this side of the story, basically saying that Amazon is not doing anything, they're not planning to do anything major with PBC. It's nothing substantial, it's nothing with a big budget. So they just want to dibble and dabble in with PBC. So that's not enough to carry their 450 plus roster. So it's not enough to do anything really. That's what it sounds like. So they're not really willing to make a big commitment. Now I'm gonna do a video on this probably tomorrow coming up. They're trying to bid on Tuesday, Thursday basketball, which right now Turner Sports, TNT, I think TBS is under the same banner. They're trying to get that on Amazon Prime, so they bidding. So if you didn't know, after the 2023-24 season, the NBA media rights is up. They're going to add 2 more teams to the NBA, presumably Las Vegas and Seattle. Also, outside chance that you could see a team probably in Mexico City. It's going to be 2 places. I think LeBron wants to own the Las Vegas franchise, and in Seattle, David Stern always promised to bring them a franchise back after stealing their franchise. Okay. But nonetheless, they want to bid on that. So you got to understand NBC Sports, NBC, they want to bid on the NBA, getting the NBA back probably on Sundays. I remember when I was a kid, the NBA came, it was double and triple headers on Sundays and Saturdays. Remember, you used to have like hang time and used to, go into inside NBA inside the stuff with Ahmad Rashad. Then you used to go into 2 or 3 basketball games. Now, you lucky if you get 5 or, you lucky if you get 7 basketball games, and they don't even start doing basketball on Sundays on ABC till after the NBA season. And it's like a single header. You know what I'm saying? NBC used to have Saturday and Sunday and care nothing about the National Football League. They used to do double and triple headers or college football on Saturday and Sunday, So at the end of the day, Amazon is probably going to take a nice amount of money, even though they print money, and they probably going to put it towards that, or towards getting the NBA, since they couldn't get they got the NFL, they get NBA on Tuesday and Thursdays. That's what they're going to do, and that's going to be another death blow to cable. There's going to be another death blow to cable with Amazon Prime getting on there. You know what I'm saying? So it's be another death blow to cable, and cable had to have a death blow because they was running the ticket up on people too much and too often. So that is what it is. So apparently they're not interested, and the DAZN is interested with a nice chunk of change, but they want to control the matchmaking. So Al Haymon wouldn't have control. So Al Haymon can protect his fighters. They want Jamal Charlo versus Carlos Adames. That's only they have the right to approve that and then put the funds up. Al Haymon has no say so. Al Haymon is basically powerless. So he better off just selling the names to the DAZN and just getting the check and keeping it moving, because all he can do is negotiate the money with the DAZN on behalf of his clients, the fighters who are, he advises. So for the most part, he don't have control over the matchmaking. And who would? Who want to give Al Haymon more control? Nobody. He had an opportunity on HBO to do the right thing. He raped HBO of a lot of money and gave it to Andre Berto. And what did Berto do? He turned out nothing. He couldn't even make it to the Mayweather fight. He got clipped by Victor Ortiz. Eventually he did. So at the end of the day, with the DAZN ain't stupid. He fucked over NBC, all the Viacom. Now Viacom is a monopoly that's being they let them get away with it being a monopoly. Nobody ever talks about that. BET Plus, VH1, BET Jams, MTV, Nickelodeon, CBS, the Paramount, Showtime, Spike TV, aka Paramount Movies. Now they get away with that shit. It's a whole goddamn monopoly. They get away with it easy. So, but nonetheless, he fucked over them. He fucked over NBC. He messed over ESPN. He messed over HBO. He messed over Bounce TV. He can't even go to Bounce TV. Can't go to BET. That's Viacom. Can't go to MTV. That's Viacom. Can't go to Paramount. That's Viacom. Come on. Can't go to the Max app. That's HBO. AT&T, I think, bought that some years ago. Can't go to Showtime. Guess what? Showtime. Fuck, you gonna be fighting on Stars and Netflix? Netflix don't want nothing to do with them. They gotta raise they raising their prices up by $2 more. So, what is he holding out for? He don't probably have the resources to start his own channel. Tank training and, he training for a fight coming up. My best bet, if nothing pop off, Al Haymon like to put the money up and put it on Fight TV.
Someone call 911.
That's my best bet. And all that money that Al Haymon allegedly, finessed, and I say finesse nicely, he finessed nicely. He probably got to go in his pocket and pay for this fight. He got contracts to uphold from Crawford and Spence. And who gonna bid for that fight? Nobody gonna bid for that fight. Who bidding for Crawford and Spence at this point? Come on, who bidding for that shit? Who bidding for that?
Hey, niggas get shot every day, B. You be alright, nigga. You tough, right?
Who bidding for that? Who putting the money up for that fight? There's no demand for Crawford and Spence. There ain't no demand for Eastside Cruz and Gervonta Davis. So who putting this? What network gonna come in and be Captain Save-A-Ho? What network gonna come in and be Captain Save-A-Ho?
Smell something? Definitely smell something in my hair. I smell pussy.
Come on. So I'm very interested to see, as a shrewd businessman, would he pull out his ass? I'm very interested to see what he pull out his ass because he in trouble. They talking about in February, dude. If you don't hear nothing by New Year's Eve, man, dude, them niggas in trouble, bro. They ain't good, bro. They've been putting on a shitty ass product for too long, charging for fights that we shouldn't get charged for. Come on, as another say, well, somebody will see the value in PBC. Who? Jessica, what's going on? Salute. Johnson, salute. Seattle deserves a team. Yeah, they fucked over the Seattle Supersonics. Cable plus internet, $250 a month. Yeah, that shit nasty, dude. I play we got internet. That shit was $150. I said, ugh. $150. He said he better beg YouTube TV. I mean, YouTube TV is just cable. It's just cable. That's all it is. It's literally just cable. So what would they be able to do? You would have to have YouTube TV to see it. It wouldn't make any sense. The excuse was where Al Haymon wants to do a linear channel. He wants to be on what channel he gonna go on? And it's the worst time because NFL Sunday ticket just was up. Amazon got that, spent some money. NBA TV is TV rights about to be up, so people gonna be bidding for that. So had they already bid and some network struck out, maybe they would have fucked with them. They already picked NBC Sports got picked up by Ben Salam's boxer. And I'm just thinking you got picked up by Ben Salam boxer, and I'm just thinking dude, who want to see a bunch of Europeans fight on fucking NBC Sports on Saturday morning? I don't. Ninja, I don't.
Get your stupid ass over nothing. Hey, come on, man. We supposed to be brothers.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit. No cap. They got it. They got it. So they don't have that many. I mean, you start a PBC app, that take money. That take money to create the app, code the app, find the production. What you only gonna show fights on there, then you're gonna be charging niggas $80 just to watch the fight through the app. You can just put it on Fight TV and not have to deal with none of the apps. You can just put it through pay-per-view.com. You don't have the money to start a TV channel. Then what if the app drop off? You got a streaming issue. Then you got a class action lawsuit. So you just can't throw an app together. That shit that you got to have in the works for years. So that won't help them just throwing an app together. That ain't gonna help. And good, bro. He done fucked over fans and all his fanboys and disappeared and shit like that. He done fucked over people many a times over and over again. He deserved everything that he getting, bro. He'll figure something out. They gonna be somewhere. They might be on PBS. Motherfuckers gonna be on YouTube fighting for super chats, and she's probably reading niggas super chats. And you know, people swore up and down that I was lying when I said they was about to get kicked off Showtime. They got extended for not even a full year. Was that the interview? Espinosa did that interview like in February, March. You go April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 7 months later, they out of business. He told y'all, you know, we got extended for a short period of time and nobody knows what the future holds. He's full of shit. He's a lying sack of shit. And if you can't tell that Espinosa was lying and finessing, he was believing all the bullshit that he was like, he just said like 2 weeks ago before they announced the move 3 weeks ago, he said, you know, we're going to continue to keep putting on shows until they tell us otherwise. All right, man, he knew he was getting fired. He just got demoted. And people say, CCJ, he said it's still gonna be Showtime boxing. No, that's not what he said. He talked around the question. When he did the interview with KO Artist, he said, I don't know, you know, he took a shot at Rick Glazer, but Rick Glazer was right. Everybody behind the industry knew that this was over with for Showtime and PBC. Everybody, we knew this shit for a couple years now. We knew Tank Davis wasn't moving on real numbers. They was losing money fucking with these ninjas, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they was losing.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
They was losing. Anytime, if you got a good product, bro, let's say you go to a restaurant, the food good as hell, right? You more likely to probably come back tomorrow or come back next Saturday. If they fighters were so good, why were they only coming back once a year? Why? I found this nice little custard shop around the corner from my crib. Good as hell. I used to go there like once a week in the summertime. It's good as hell. Didn't mind paying the prices. It was good as hell. So I put somebody else on. They was going there. You know what I'm saying? So if something is good, there's going to be some type of retention. Some type of retention, not over a year, but it's going to be some type of quick retention. It's going to be a quick turnaround. Mike Tyson was such dynamite on TV. He got the moniker Kid Dynamite. He was on every other week. They'd be begging for, if Errol Spence was anything and Tank Davis was anything, they'd be begging for them to come back every 3 or 4 months. They were bleeding money, bro. They're not smart businessmen. Al Haymon is not a smart businessman. Al Haymon is a fucking crook. He's a crook. He a shady street hustler nigga that don't change his ways. And one thing about crooked niggas that I know, even when you put them in a position of legitimacy, they still want to be crooked. They still want to, you could put them in a good 6-figure job, $1 million job. They still gonna find a way to be crooked. They still gonna try to, when they don't even have to, try a way to finesse the system. You put them in a good job. What was that movie with Damon Wayans and Marlon Wayans and Stacey Dash? What was the name of that movie? Where he worked in an office. He finally got a good job. He got the office job, and then he started running the credit scam. Once a crook, always a crook. Once a shady ninja, always a shady ninja. You can't take your shady niggas and put them in your business or put them in a situation where they can prosper and fly straight. They always gonna find a hole. I used to work at Kroger's, and the shady ninjas was in there stealing food. Mo Money, that's the name of the movie. Mo Money. Shout out to JB Sumter in a PBC Tuna Palooza. Trying to tell y'all, man, you hear all these athletes say everybody can't go. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Everybody can't go. Al Haymon is very indicative of that of my man from that played Dame Wayne some more money. Him and Don King. They don't know legitimacy. They know Street hustling, they some street hustling crooks. That's what they know. What's in the 50 Cent book he wrote about G-Unit and all that shit in his life? He said, Tony Yayo, every time we get some money, he want to take it and go buy some dope and go sell it in the hood. You just can't change that mentality. You can't, feed niggas like Tony Yayo, filet mignon, and you think you teach them to drink tea with their pinky up and they gonna be legit brothers? Nah. You know how hard it is for people to unlearn shit, to relearn it? It's impossible for dudes like Tony Yayo, Al Haymon, Don King, and niggas like that to unlearn all the street shit, then relearn it. Nigga, Al Haymon way too old. Tony Yayo way too old. 50 Cent was able to legitimize because he already was a savvy businessman for being in the street. He controlled the work. He knew that I couldn't take this gangster violent mentality into business rooms. He was able to make the adjustment. The average guy can't make the adjustment into legitimacy. They always want to do a hustle. They always want to get over when you don't got to get over. This is why you got to outgrow certain people. Your niggas still hitting licks like it's Christmas. You can't be around them niggas. You can't let them borrow your car. You can't hang around them no more. You supposed to outgrow people and get new people on your team that's on the same level as you. Al Haymon just a crooked motherfucker, bro. In his mind, he feel he can finesse his way out of this situation. Even if he do, it's a temporary finesse. It's a temporary finesse. Shout out to that finesse 2 times in T Grizzly song. Grizzly 2 times. That shit the hardest song out. Damn, they're saving hip hop. And I heard that Vlad and Ari Spears got into it about hip hop in the 90s, and he said, well, Doja Cat finally had the first #1 song this year in hip hop. That bitch ain't hip hop. They gotta just stop. Y'all gotta stop letting them niggas call everything hip hop. Just because a nigga black don't mean make it hip hop. They be calling anything hip hop and R&B. Like I told people for years, Chris Brown ain't R&B. Chris Brown is motherfucking pop. And they got a handful of R&B songs, dude. Niggas ain't made R&B since when? He said they turned their noses up to fighting on apps for years. And look at this nigga. He said they're gonna be on Tubi, Greg MCM Salute. He said them dudes ain't gonna fight. Just look the weight on the first fight. Man, dude, where they? I just want to know what platform they fighting on. Niggas gonna be on Fight TV. AB said niggas was gonna be fighting on Twitter. Man, Twitter don't even want them ninjas, man. Check us out on Twitch. We on Kick, we live. They ain't want them fighting on Twitter, bro. He said I got a cousin just like that. Fuck up a legit thing. Man, that's a real thing, bro. That's a real thing, bro. Niggas with that mentality, man. And, that's why they say, if we was to reform the black community, a lot of women and dudes would have to just be eliminated. A lot of dudes beyond saving. You got some people, who so deep into the church and they go through, things in the church and see the pastor as a fraud and shit, and they still have a loyalty to the church. It's hard for people to fathom the truth. It's hard for people to unlearn the false narratives in the fiction about life. A lot of people ain't open-minded to learn nothing new. That's why niggas suck at understanding how money work, because they just stuck in their ways. And we all kind of get that where we we get repetitive. You just got to get tired, man. And then you got to just figure out a new way. But yeah, man, I know a bunch of niggas like that growing up, bro. Ain't nothing gonna change. Go to jail. Travis Spears, salute. Support the channel. Cash App, $, CJ Good 313. But I figured he'll find a home for them, and I don't know where that's gonna be. But apparently Mayweather and Mikey Garcia ain't fighting. So yeah, apparently Mayweather and Mikey Garcia, Robert Garcia said that, his brother said that's cap. His brother said that's cap. So I figured it was. So it is what it is. We see what Al Haymon gonna do.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
He said that shit cap, and rightfully so, bro. So Mayweather, they probably was like, well, Mayweather will come back and fight, and give us an extension. And they was like, man, fuck that. They said they wanted Pacquiao 2, Conor McGregor, or Khabib, and Mayweather. They couldn't get none of them in the ring. Mayweather don't want to fight Manny Pacquiao in a rematch. You know what I'm saying? And Khabib couldn't be reached. Conor McGregor wasn't interested because Dana White gonna take half his money was the rumor. He said Clay Steve Al Haymon will end up like Don King as a promoter who was on top until the game moved on from him. Nah, man. Nah, the game ain't just move on from him. Bob Arum had a legitimate business. Don King had a semi-legitimate hustle. That's what it was. Don King had a hustle. Bob Arum had a real business. Al Haymon got a hustle. A hustle is not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Pluto TV. That shit on my phone. We turn that shit off. Now I say, what's going on? He said Tank supposed to be fighting Eastside Cruz. You know? He supposed to be fighting Eastside Cruz. Al Haymon got a legitimate, he got a semi-legitimate hustle. That's all it is. It's a hustle. It's a goddamn hustle. And that's what Don King had. A hustle. That's exactly what they had. Could have went legit, but it ain't just in them dudes, bro. It ain't in them. It ain't in them. So, but none of that. It's gonna be interesting to see what he able to flip it into and what he able to turn it into. But you know, let's move on. Let's talk about Spence and Crawford. All right. Apparently, like where they gonna fight at? You know, apparently in that contract, there's some guarantees in there. You know, there's some hard guarantees, and now you kind of understand why Al Haymon didn't want to. Now you kind of understand why Al Haymon was trying to force Errol Spence not to take the rematch. Hold on, got the dual monitors going. But now you see why Al Haymon, he didn't want Al Haymon to take the rematch. I mean, Errol Spence to take the rematch. Now they don't got no home to go to. And I don't know what he telling them, what it's about to pop off, whatever. The rumor was they were supposed to kick off in February. It sounded like Tank was supposed to come back in February. It sounded like Crawford and Spence was supposed to come back in February. And that ain't happening right now. And that ain't happening right now. So, like I said before, it's a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of questions that have to be answered. So, you got a rematch that's, I'm pretty sure that's time sensitive, and Al Haymon don't have a platform for it. Now, imagine if the original Spencer Crawford fight was explosive, it was a great fight. You know, people was clamoring to see it again. You think that would help them land a better deal and have more leverage on his own, or have more leverage on Showtime, or have more leverage on or Amazon Prime? Absolutely. What do they have to leverage a company? What do they have to leverage a company? Tell me.
Damn, that shit was dope.
What do they have to leverage another company? What do you think they got to offer? Nothing. 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 All they got to offer is heartache and pain. They go to the zone. Them English muffins gonna beat the shit out of them PBC fighters. They're gonna be getting their ass whooped by English muffins. They is. They is. Or they are. You got these English majors out here. I hate when somebody come on your post on social media and try to write the right correct. Man, nigga, it's social media. Nigga, I ain't asking no English teacher, nigga. Leave me alone before I fuck your wife. Yeah, I said it. When he called that man called Scotty a nigger, he said, yeah, I said it. Dude, a psychopath, bro. He said, the bitch died. She died. I went to the Supreme Court of the United States. He looked like he take the coochie, bro. That dude looked like, man, dude, you know, man, whatever she accused him doing, he did that shit, nigga. Come on, man. You could, man, dude, man. Them military niggas lead them niggas right where y'all crazy asses at. I don't want to come kick it with you. I don't want to skate with you.
What's up?
Man, y'all niggas is nuts. Y'all ninjas is nuts. He said the bitch died. She died. Oh, man, dude. That nigga out here taking cookies from women in the military. Oh, my God.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus Christ. Y'all ninjas really out here, you strong arming hoes, dog. Come on, man. He said PBC on the Zeus Network. Not after John Gotti and Floyd Mayweather and Jocelyn fucked that shit up. Jocelyn was blowed out her mind. Keep them dope fiends higher than the Goodwill blimp. We eat so many shrimp. I got iodine poison. That bitch was out her mind. I don't even want to be around nobody that do that. I'm in love with the coke. I'm good. You can push your pee over there. I don't even run in them circles. Yeah, you can smoke some weed. You know what I'm saying? You into some shrooms. Okay, cool. You in some liquor. I drink a little bit with you. I do an edible. Yeah, I ain't gonna be no good for the rest of the night after that bitch kick in. I'm gonna be just stuck. But I feel like I'm that nigga just sober. Real talk. But I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you do need to unwind, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you just need to chill, smoke and chill with somebody that's cool, drink and chill, whatever you choose to do. Somebody that's cool. It's time to unwind and just relax and shit. But nigga doing that powder, oh my goodness. I'm good. Niggas talking about doing Molly and smoking helium. You niggas crackheads, bro. Doing pills. No thank you, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Some of y'all like making love to drunk girls. I ain't saying girls that's tipsy, but just like drunk. Like, no, I'm taking your ass to the crib. Ain't nothing today. That is not a sexual turn on to mess with a girl that's pissy drunk. That's white girl wasted, as they would say. That is, man, bruh. Then she gonna say, oh, I didn't give you consent. Soon as she asked for $50 in a Western Island, you said, bitch, get out of my house. Oh, she going right to the police station, my boy. Oh, man. She going right to the police station. Like, no, I don't play them games. Hell no. I just don't find it attractive at all anyway. Just me personally. Now you whatever float your own boat. He said, call it for what it is, janky promoters. Yeah, that's what it is. They is janky promoters. They hustlers. Him and Don King is fucking hustlers. And now you got these guys they got a big guarantee. You don't have a platform to put it on. You got to understand what come with a platform that's not established. Think about that. You got to do production. You got to get commentators. If you start an app, you got to make sure it's coded right. What other content you going to have on the app? You got to get all the content that you got TV rights to and put it on the app. He owes Spence and Crawford a big guarantee. And, Errol Spence said rematch clause for people who ain't sure. This was the best thing that ever happened to this ninja, bro. The best. This is the best thing that happened to him. He didn't get this rematch clause. Errol Spence is going to be on the show for the next couple years. And they're going to be going right back to Dallas Community College or Southern Methodist to go get a higher education.
I'm going to find me a white man and lie to him right now.
Y'all think they balling. Remember that song that was on NBA Live? What was the one with Jason Kidd? Was that 03? We balling, boy. You think these niggas be balling? Niggas don't be balling. If your average NFL player, NBA player can't afford to miss a paycheck to stand up for better paying contracts and wages, you think Errol Spence fighting once a year and he good? Hell no. The only reason he making it this far is because them niggas getting their motherfucking checks like nickel and dime bags. Al Haymon the type of nigga take a whole motherfucking pound of weed and break it down in dimes and quarters and not even quarters. He gonna break it all down to dimes. I'm telling y'all, he ain't no legitimate. Any guy who don't want to, he less legitimate than Don King. At least Don King could talk to you. Only in America. This is an abomination of the proclamation of Bigfoot snow abomination. Now, what we doing here under one nation, under God, indivisible liberty and justice to George Clinton under God. You know, he'll say something to you. This nigga Al Haymon he ducking his head, ducking the dot, man. Dude, I ain't signing with no motherfucker who ain't speaking in public. And at the table with a whole bunch of mooks. Yeah, I said it. This nigga, they let this nigga finesse the hell out of their ass. Then you gonna pay me $2,000 every day or $5,000 every when you feel like, man, nigga, man, I get an allowance. Man. Get him out of here.
Come on, get him out of here. Move him out of here.
Get him out of here, bro. You hold my money and I don't get no interest on the money you holding, bro. Financial literacy, bro. Shout out to Ed for the cash. I appreciate you, my boy.
Tell him to bring me my money.
Man, ain't no, man, dude, it's common sense. It's common sense, bro. Man, come on, that nigga hiding his head. That man Luis Arias said he came to the gym and had them cover the windows and shit. Like, are you serious? I just thought it was his sexuality at one point, bro. Cause you know it's as fruity as his Alizé. Shout out to my nigga Tupac. Oh man. Allegedly.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. You know, I thought he was kind of hiding because he liked to do the Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying? He liked to do the Dwight Howard.
Woo, you know he did.
You know what I'm saying? No, that nigga shady ass nigga got lawsuits and shit. This nigga had a Better Business Bureau grade. This nigga should be in the negative. Come on, man. Nigga be in the negative. Nigga having secret conversations, talking on the phone. Nigga probably use one of them things that change your motherfucker. Man, nigga is shady, bro. Y'all be acting like y'all ain't grew up in the hood, bro. Y'all ain't get free lunch. Y'all wasn't on free lunch, dog. I know a shady ass nigga, trust me. Come on, I've been around the block. I've been around the world, and they play it hating. My Biggie voice, nigga, man, crazy. Alejandro Cruz say Al Haymon doing these fighters like Wesley Snipes in New Jack City. You ain't lying. Nigga got Earl Spence in front of him dodging bullets and shit, man. Then pumped and dumped Earl Spence. Probably figuratively and literally.
Got them 20s on there. Them 20s, I just got them.
Them ain't 20s, but it's off the hook.
Them are 20s, man. They 10s. I bought them from somebody, but they nice though.
Come on, man. That nigga probably, you want your 10,000? I owe you Earl for the week. Come on over to my room. Oh man, outline payments, pay on your own money and bits and pieces. Man, this nigga rent a center. This ninja rent a center and shit, man. As soon as you say something bad about Al, he go in your account and take your money back. I just had 20 grand in here. That's why AB was blowing that money so Al wouldn't take that shit back. Come on, man. Al real cool. You know, I love Al. He like my daddy. Your daddy, all right. He your daddy, all right, my boy. He is your daddy.
So come on, man. You watching that ass? Count that cash so we can get up out of here, man.
Come on, man. Sam Watson was going through some shit allegedly. This nigga, dog, man. Al Haymon, real. I wouldn't be surprised if he was doing a little business on the side. You know, I keep that white girl.
It's like going to heaven and finding God smoking crack.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised if that nigga wasn't doing that on the side, bro. That nigga ain't got no power no more. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say because I ain't gonna be talking boxing for too much longer. I told y'all ninjas that shit. Al ducking them processor, sir. Oh yeah, man. He probably giving them niggas chlamydia and all types of shit. Yeah, you did the Dwight Howard to me and left me with something I couldn't get rid of.
Flawless victory.
What up, Scotty dog? Y'all gonna subscribe to Pro Combat Sports Salute, bro. Hell yeah. He called Scotty. He said, you're a nigger. Yeah, I said it. I was like, yo, he stood on it too. He said, yeah, I said it. Come on, man.
Someone call 911.
He said the bitch died. She died. I went to the Supreme Court ruler of the United States. Like, what other Supreme Court it is, my nigga? What it is?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I said, what other Supreme Court it is, man? He said the bitch died. I said, yeah, he took her cookies. Anytime a nigga show that type of emotion, yeah, he took that shit. He should have said, I did, yeah, I said it, I did it. I did it. Like, yeah, man, if I was a prosecutor, man, or out, man, nigga, I'd be like, it's in the bag. This nigga is a nut. It's in the bag. You ain't even got to show up. We about to get justice today. That nigga be yelling at people, and then he was kind of like messing with that little girl, that man's girl, little daughter on live and shit. I said, man, whatever they said he did it. He did that shit. Weird as hell. Then I know y'all seen that picture in the Discord of General Child. Man, that nigga look like Bo Mac's son, bro. They got the nerve to talk about Bo Mac and this nigga looking like, man, boy, looking like he ate 10 Shake Shacks and shit. Man, y'all, I wish I could pull that fucking picture back up, bruh. Oh, man, God, God ain't shit. God ain't shit, because he didn't let me find it. This nigga better not ever say nothing, bruh. He better not never say nothing, bruh. On my mama, on my hood. He better not, man, look at this nigga. I ain't had no problem with old buddy, but he wanted to take his homeboy side and he didn't want to stay out of it. Man, look at this 4 for 4 times 4 eating motherfucker right here. Come on, man, them fucking rings don't even fit on this finger. Man, this nigga better not say nothing about me, bro. Man, Air Jordan, motherfucker, man. They had to, man, bro. They took a king size, California size king quilt and built that shirt for that nigga. Come on, man. You talking about this nigga was married? To who? To Gabrielle Precious chick, man. Look at this nigga, man. That watch screaming, Lotto, you don't fit me. That nigga thinking about a glizzy right now. Come on, that old ass chain back from Eric B and Rakim and shit. Man, nigga stole that medallion off of motherfucking 85 Benz and shit, man. Look at this nigga, man. Look at this, and this whole ass nigga next to him. Want to be a Detroit nigga so bad. LDBC versus everybody. Versus who? It's like 2 of you ninjas left. It's like 2 of y'all left. Who the fuck still wearing that type of gold? Then somebody taking a picture on their phone. They taking pictures like this nigga is like he done walked in. There's Errol Spence up in there, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar done walked in, or Wilt Chamberlain and rose from the dead and shit. Man, fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. Then I wish I could show y'all the shoes he had on. He got some Jordans on. Man, nigga ankles, man. The fat off his ankles coming over the Jordans, man. Man, them niggas need to have a weightlifting weight loss competition. He didn't take his ass to Planet Fitness with old K Hove had whole ass. And I wish K Hove come out to the Bay. Come on, bring your ass out to the Bay. For the Haney fight. We got something for that ass. We got something for that ass. Bring your ass out to the Bay to the Devin Haney fight. We got something for your ass. We got the pull-up spot for you, everything. We're going to get you to lift in the Uber. Pull your ass up. Come on, Bill, man. Have him come out, Bill. And don't bring security with you, Officer Snitch, man. And bring this fat fuck with you, too. Come on, man. Look at this nigga, man. And then this nigga got the African World Festival wristband on the other one and shit. Man, fuck out of here, man. This nigga look hungry and shit. That's why he don't show up to no events, bruh. Big as hell. Fat ass off my screen. I got any questions before I get that fat nigga off my screen, man. Nigga probably sweat pig Latin and shit, man. Nigga probably sweat hog maw, Cheeto sweat motherfucker. Yeah, I said it. Come on, man. Fuck up out of here. Nigga, man. Jenny Craig of the LDBC, man. Niggas need to do a weight loss competition. That motherfucker one deep breath away from a heart attack. Come on, man. Nigga face swell up, man. Nigga swell up like some goddamn pinto beans in the crock pot. Man, fuck out of here. Nigga like a deformed sensu bean, nigga. Come on, man. Fat ass just sweating looking. They're sitting there sweating and shit. Come on. Talking about my wife. Man, boy, oh boy. I ate my wife and the kid ass nigga, man. Fuck out and the kids. Come on. Shit, baby, I would have left that nigga 5 motherfucking push-ups away, 5 steps away from a heart attack. You five steps away from an insurance policy. Fat fuck. For real. NK getting that weak ass emotional ass nigga he standing with. Nigga deleted every boxing video because Earl Spence lost. Like, dog. Was it that important, dog? Is that important, dude? You deleted every video. This nigga 50 years old, hating on niggas, bro. Being emotional, hating on niggas. Get up out of here. He let that man that's standing right next to him destroy everything that he built. He let him destroy everything that he built. Come on, man. He let him purge the whole community. Everything that he built. But he had a lot of smoke for Dante, but never had a smoke for that nigga. Never had smoke for that nigga. Man, I ain't be trying to hear that, dog. I ain't trying to hear that, dog. He had a good thing going, but you know, just like any other nigga, just like Al Haymon and Don King, can't keep the wheel straight. You got some niggas that's just born to fuck up. And you can't lead, you can't be no leader, no whatever you want to call this, pro-black box community, pro-black whatever it is. You can't be a pro-black nigga from Milwaukee. They still lynching you niggas out there. They still lynching y'all out there in Milwaukee. Fuck up out of here. Y'all still out there getting lynched, dude. Come on, man. Niggas still listening to Cuckoo Cal and motherfucking you know, they still getting beat up by Chicago niggas, man. Somebody trying to hear that. He trying to be a leader, bro. He can't even get the Chicago niggas about in Milwaukee. Talking about he a pimp. He kissing Beverly Rose in the mouth and shit, man. And she making box macaroni in a Roach Coach motel. Bitch didn't even bake the shit and put a little shredded cheese on top so it could look a little, you know, like it was some real macaroni. You know how you kind of, you know, try to press it, bitch. You ain't really trying to cook like that. Come on, man. Come on.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Y'all got any questions I'll answer before I get off here. Ooh, the Lakers trying to come back. I started to do a parlay today. I'm like, I don't feel like it, bro. I'm ready for LeBron to go. Come on, man. Ready for LeBron to go. He need to go out there and be a 7'8" personal trainer and shit, man. That motherfucker, like, they talk about Bo Mac. This nigga like 5'3", man, dude. This nigga don't even come to my kneecap, cuz. You know, if he fucking hoes, he paying for them. Got to be. Got to be paying for women. He got to be. Got to be paying for them, bro. Ain't that much game in the world, bro. Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, Atari, motherfucker, Sega Saturn, Sega Genesis, Sega GameCube, Gamecast. Ain't that much game in the world, man. 2K, Rayman, Spyro. Ain't that much game in the world, bro. He definitely ain't busting no cheeks, man. He ain't got 2 pumps in him, man. That nigga fuck around and try to stroke a chicks, he gonna die. That motherfucker gonna die. You know, that motherfucker. Come on, man. That motherfucker gonna do the Elvis in the coochie, nigga. Thank you very much. Then she gonna do the Elvis in the coochie. He said, built like Baby Huey. Oh man, ain't like he stank too. Nigga probably gotta put deodorant in his fat rolls and shit, bro. That baby powder ain't gonna help. That nigga look like he stank. Me put that nigga in that California, that Houston heat in the middle of goddamn July, bro. That nigga might come back a new man. How you 5'5" and your waist 55? Come on, man. I hear death around the corner, but nigga, I ain't scared. That shit around the corner, nigga. You one more triple baconator away, my nigga. You one more bite. What hey, what Spice Adams said they used to call him in high school? He said they used to call me Fatback Greasy, man. Hell yeah, this nigga Fatback Lemon Greasy ass nigga, man. This nigga, man, try to front OV, bro. Get up out of here. You built like that, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. Dude. That nigga built like Missy Elliott when she had that black paper. She had that black plastic bag on. I can't stand the rain. Ass nigga, man. Fuck up out of here, man. Got a creative Mr. Potato Head ass face ass nigga, man. Fuck up out of here. Old ass niggas, man. Let the young niggas run the game. Y'all too old to be out here trying to spearhead a movement. Y'all should have started y'all movement a long time ago. One nigga wiped a schizophrenic and one nigga wiped a jailbird that we don't even know if that's a man or a woman. Come on. We don't know what's going on here, bro. Out of all the women in the world, he took a jailbird. I ain't gonna lie, she a good ass storyteller though. She was telling some good ass stories though. I'll give CC that. She tells some good ass stories. I'll give you that. You're a hell of a storyteller. Shit, you might be up there with Fat Joe, my baby. I'll give her that. I'll give credit where credit is due. But that talented mode, that talentless motherfucker, that nigga ain't got no talent. Hey, Rabbit, he ain't got no vocabulary. I gotta get that soundtrack. That nigga ain't got no talent. That motherfucker ain't got no talent. At least 7 8 say, I sit here and I got my bitch making me a pumpernickel sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Put a little bit mayo on there. I kind of go with the Miracle Whip to lose a couple pounds. A couple turkey. Three slices of bacon. Not that bullshit y'all be buying. That bacon from the black establishment. I mean that real bacon. The butcher cut that motherfucker. It's the size of a keyboard. You know what I'm saying? Come with some mozzarella cheese on there, some monster cheese on there. You know what I'm saying? Have my bitch cut in the apes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Have her kind of like put the bread in the toaster and then kind of like saute the world butter on the bread and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know shit about that. I don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. I don't even drink no water. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink no water. I drink Sprite. Oh man, that motherfucker started talking about food. You can tell that's his passion. He don't even talk about boxing like that. I had this one bitch one time, right, man? She made me a macaroni and turkey sandwich and shit. She put that crab macaroni in the pot, boiled that shit. Put that. She mixed a little bit of that goddamn Velveeta cheese in there. You know what I'm saying? Then she cut these little motherfucking pork sausages up, man. Put a little egg on it, man, boy. I tell you something, man. Man, she was good, man. You don't know nothing about that. I didn't say you don't know nothing about that. Man, bro. Man. That motherfucker, man. I wish I could see the Jordans this nigga had on, bro. Oh, my God. Them motherfuckers was doing the lean with it, rock with it in my white tee, nigga. Up in my white tee. That motherfuckers. Man. This nigga wear out. Hey, man. That nigga be wearing out some shoes. Imagine that nigga some Converses. That motherfucking ankles would be on the concrete, man. On the concrete. Come on, that nigga had the nerve to show. I wouldn't have showed up, bro, looking like CeeLo Brown, nigga. That nigga look terrible. That nigga, at least Bone Crusher look like he got some height on him or some shit. Big Pokey has some height on him. That nigga can't tell me nothing about pimping, bro. If he a successful pimp, I'll listen to that nigga. If he a successful pimp, he fucking hoes like that, he pimping hoes. Hey, dog, he should write a book looking like that. He should write a fucking book. I know he ain't no hoes in Milwaukee, nigga. They out there hoeing for free. They all going to motherfucking Chicago to get their shit off. Come on, man. You know, tired this bitch, man. You know, she didn't want to make me no crab macaroni and cheese shit, right? She didn't want to make me no crab macaroni and cheese, right? So I told bitch she had to get out on the street and get, had to get out there and get my money so I get some crab macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying? You know that bitch, with Chicago, man, and start stripping and changed her life around there. Oh man, what was it called? Pumpernickel bread, whatever that shit called, man. He sound just like it's slappy. Yeah, he sound like that. Nigga be sound like Biggie and shit, man. How Biggie there when he get done flowing and shit, nigga start breathing hard. He started to talk like that shit, saying nigga, I'm making like fuck up out of here, man. Ain't no bitch out here losing sleep over that nigga. Ain't nobody losing sleep over that nigga. Ain't nobody losing no sleep over cuz. I guarantee you, man, he could wear all the chains and all the jewelry. I bet if we all go to the bar, man, this nigga strike out. I guarantee you, he said at the bar, his little feet gonna be hanging off the bar stool and shit. I guarantee you that shit, bro. Guarantee you. He just got to outright pay for that shit. Ain't no bitch in life approach that nigga say, yeah, I want to be down. Never. It never gonna happen, cuz. I hear bitches complain about niggas who 5'9" and who in shape. You know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, this nigga 5'9", bitch is 315 pounds, squatting 500. This nigga, see, he disqualified. I ain't gonna lie, these women, they standards be like super high. I was like, damn. He said, how you know the zone got deaded? Well, they ain't completely dead. Dan Raphael, Dan Raphael basically said that his excuse was it was a linear, they wanted to go to a channel, but I got the news because I'm that nigga. Bank of America account got 6 figures, it don't, but shout out to YG and shit. I got the news. Let me see. Hold on. That's some crazy shit. See, I got the news on a Friday, 5:30 to be exact. Said word of the street is that Haymon don't want to go to the zone because he wants to have control over matchmaking the PBC fighters on the zone. So yeah, that's a good source too. It's a real good source. Real good source. You know what I'm saying? But that's some source I got. I got some good sources. So it sounded about right. But we'll see. I think he'll figure something else. I think he'll figure something out. But let me get out of here, man. Go lay my black ass down. I put it up on the podcast tonight. They still in halftime. The Lakers put up 34 points in the second half, though. That's why Kobe ain't want to come on today. Kobe out here watching the fucking Lakers. How you a nigga from Queens and you watching the goddamn, you a Laker fan. Him and Henry from Queens, and he a Golden State Warrior fan. Yeah, damn, y'all couldn't be Philadelphia 76ers fans. Y'all couldn't be, they don't like the Knicks. They cussing words. Damn, y'all couldn't be, ain't nobody watched the Wizards. Corey Lee can't stand the Wizards. Corey Lee lived down there. This nigga a Dolphin fan. I forget what basketball team Corey Lee fuck with. He fuck with the Dolphins shit. Corey Lee don't mess with Maryland. Corey Lee don't mess with Boise State. Corey Lee don't mess with nothing down there. All Corey Lee teams is outside of the DMV area, outside of that Baltimore. Corey Lee, DC area. Corey Lee don't fuck with. I ain't never met nobody from D. I met one person from DC that's a Skins fan. Most of the Skins fans that I meet, I ain't never met a Wizards fan. All the Wizards fans died when Michael Jordan left. I ain't never met a Wizards fan. You ever been at the sports bar? You been at the airport watching the game? You ain't never seen a nigga with a Wizards jersey on. Never in life. You ain't never seen, hey, I'm a Wizards fan. Never seen it. Never seen a Bradley Beal jersey till he got to Phoenix. Never seen a John Wall. Only jersey you seen was a West Unseld jersey. And that's because the jersey looked cool and shit. They ain't wasn't wearing Brad Ben and Hayward jersey. Niggas wasn't even wearing Juwan and Chris Webber jerseys. Yeah, I go back that far. Maybe they was wearing the Bullet jerseys. Let me stop lying. Niggas love the Bullets. Niggas weren't wearing no Gilbert Arenas jersey, man. Agent Zero jersey. Nobody wearing that shit. You ain't never met 3 Washington Wizards fans ever. Yeah, the Bullets jerseys was dope. That's why I had to take that back. Niggas ain't fuck with the Washington Bullets since they was on NBA jams. Hold on. If you let me do it all, it's bullshit. There we go. Yeah, I ain't mess with them. But let me get out of here. I appreciate y'all, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video. Peace.